What up, is Dane, and in this video I'm going to be telling you the fastest way to build muscle at home, right? I start off at home, I'm in the gym now, but I know how to build muscle mass at home. I've been through it, I've experienced it. So if you're the person that wants to know how to build muscle at home the fastest way, this is the video for you, right? So watch the whole video if you're serious about this shit. If you're not serious about this shit, then probably click off the video. So let's get straight into it, no wasting time. Nutrition is factor number one, right? The biggest mistake I see all the time is people worrying about protein powders instead of the energy balance. If you're not in a calorie surplus, you're not going to be gaining weight, right? Protein powder is just for convenience. The pyramid goes like this: is the energy balance, and then the macronutrients, and the most important macronutrient is protein intake, right? So how do I do this? What's this guy talking about? Okay, so energy balance, calorie surplus. To do this, do 15 times your body weight in pounds. Once you have that number, times or plus even by 500, that will give you a calorie surplus. And this is just a rough estimate, so you got to track it a little bit yourself, see if you're gaining weight or losing weight. Obviously if you're losing a lot of weight, then add more like 200 to 300 calories per week. And to do this as well, just eat more frequent in a day, right? Because I know a lot of people that are struggling to hit a calorie surplus to build some muscle mass is really struggling to get their calories in, and this is a good way to do it. Eat more meals throughout the day. I'm not saying meal timing matters, because it really doesn't that much, so don't even worry about meal timing. So most important factors when it comes to building muscle mass at home for nutrition is calorie surplus and protein intake. Keep protein intake to about 1 gram per pound of body weight. You can even go down to about 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. Now that we have nutrition out the way, the fastest way to build muscle mass at home by working out is this. So if you haven't got like spare money to buy a weighted vest, or haven't got added resistance at home that you can apply, use these tips. So a lot of times when I start getting stronger, my rep range starts to get to 15 plus, meaning I'll do push-ups to about 15 plus reps. So how can I make my workouts more effective? And this is how. Vary your tempo. If you're not varying your tempo, for example, if you're just banging out 20 pull-ups, it's going to be a lot easier. Whereas if you go real slow, like say 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down, or 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down, then the exercise will be a lot harder, right? I'm not saying your exercise should be more than 6 seconds, including the concentric and the eccentric. It shouldn't be more than 6 seconds, but that's where it becomes more detrimental to your growth. But you know what I'm trying to tell you, vary up the tempo. The second tip is vary the angle, right? For example, say if I'm doing a push-up, to make it harder, I can probably add a variation, change the angle of my hands or placement of my hands, even to closer grip diamond push-up, more underneath my belly button, or I can make my movement more explosive, right? So for example, I can go real slow on the push-up, then explode up. This again makes the movement a lot harder. So that's the fastest way to build muscle when working out at home for working out. And of course, most bodyweight exercises are compound exercises. But if you're someone that's actually got a home gym, I recommend you hit the compound exercises like standing military press, bench press, squats, deadlifts. Like just with a simple barbell or dumbbells, you can even do this. Just hit those compound exercises and just concentrate on getting stronger at them, right? Most important factor in working out is progressive tension overload and volume, right? So getting stronger over a period of time. Okay, the third factor to build muscle the fastest way at home is sleep like a donkey, man. I don't even know if that made sense, but just sleep. Sleep 8 to 9 hours per night for optimal recovery. And you need to think about this, right? Going to the gym, lifting weights adds more stress to your body, never mind other stresses that are going on in your life, right? So your body's getting stressed. It's not going to be able to recover for the next time and the next time, and it just keeps building up. If you sleep, it will recover, it will build more muscle tissue, stuff like this, right? So sleep is real important. Okay, I've been talking fast, real fast, and I've been talking a lot. So to summarize the whole video up, and like I said, I have got experience to build some mass. Looks like I'm blowing my own horn a bit, but if you know me already, I'm humble, I'm not full of myself. I'm just advertising myself. So to summarize nutrition, eating a calorie surplus. Number 2, to build muscles, working out is add some variation, make the exercise harder, add some tempo, but more importantly, apply more resistance over a period of time. Like I said, if you haven't got that, start making workouts more explosive, more intense, or exercises even, And number 3, lastly, is sleep. Sleep 8 to 9 hours per night. And one bonus little tip: drink 4 to 6 liters of water per day, especially if you're working out, which you would, because that's what you're watching this video. One more tip as well: follow a program. Don't just ask around. Do pull, push legs, upper body, lower body, full body, 3 workouts per week. These are great splits that I used in order to build mass. And as always, subscribe down below if you found this video valuable. I thought I provided some value for you, man. Comment down below. It will save you a lot more time than you think. Like, if you didn't know this information before, man, this will almost be life changing to you. No bullshit. So anyway, stay positive, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.